Today, I'd like to help you with a strategy to avoid copyright claims on your sports live streams. One of the most discouraging things about live streaming sports is that sometimes copyrighted music is played over the top of sporting events in between innings or in between quarters while there's a timeout. The folks running the press box may be running copyrighted music. It pumps the kids up, and I get that. However, if you're streaming to Facebook especially, those copyright claims will get your stream booted faster than anything else. And they're not a great thing for your YouTube stream either. So let's look at a way to avoid copyright claims in both the Mevo Multicam app and the Mevo 2.0 app. Now, in the Mevo ecosystem, we know that the Mevo Start gives us the option of two different audio inputs in one camera. So in the Mevo 2.0 app, what you're going to want to do is have both microphone choices available to you in your stream. And here's what I mean. In the camera to my left here, I'll see if I can pan just a little bit, pull it back some. Maybe you can see that I have both the 3.5mm jack and the USB-C port plugged in, and both of them are to audio sources. Now, the 3.5mm is running from a Mevo VXR10 Pro mini shotgun mic, and the USB-C port is running to an old iPhone that I have that is simply running a track of copyright-free music approved by YouTube because it comes out of the YouTube library. And I'll show you how we're handling that in the 2.0 app. As I have this screen recording up and running, this is the camera that these two microphones, these two audio inputs are plugged into. So we'll go to the ellipsis at the bottom of the screen and we will look at the audio settings here on the left. Now you can see that my audio is jumping. So I have some audio going into the Mevo auxiliary port. That's going to be the iPhone I have set up to play an audio track. It is going to be music that can be played instead of the copyrighted music that might come on between innings. And here's how to make that work. In the Mevo 2.0 app, you're going to use the Mevo auxiliary input. And for me, I have plugged in my iPhone to the auxiliary input. That's the 3.5mm jack. And what I've done is run the lightning connection dongle that came with my iPhone to a TRS cable and into the 3.5mm jack. Then when I play music from the iPhone, it feeds it directly into the back of the Mevo. I also have USB audio connected into this camera. And that's the Mevo VXR10 Pro that is mounted on top of this Mevo. And the reason that I would have both of these microphones would be to catch the ambient sound of the game. So whatever PA announcing is being done, whatever crowd noise, whatever cheering is happening can be caught by the mini shotgun mic. And then whenever it's time to have those walk-up songs that will sometimes give us a copyright hit, or the in-between inning music that will do the same, I can mute the mini shotgun mic. I can mute the USB audio in this scenario, and I can unmute the Mevo auxiliary. I just have to know to go back and forth and do those each time copyrighted music is playing. That can be handled when I'm running a single camera stream through the Mevo 2.0 app. Now, I don't want to leave them both on all the time, or you have that track of music playing behind everything that happens in the baseball game, in the football game, in the soccer game. So we can start with the shotgun mic pointed here, and you can hear my voice. You can hear the audio that's coming through that input. As I switch over to the music and mute this microphone, you'll see the difference. And back to the shotgun mic. So now let's look at the same thing through the Mevo Multicam app. When we pull up the Multicam app, connect our two cameras that we have set up here. We have this camera that it doesn't have anything plugged into the back. We're just using the 3 microphone array built into the Mevo. It is a good way to catch ambient crowd noise. It's a good way to catch that PA information that's coming with balls and strikes, or with score, or with what's happening on the play. It's a good way to catch the crowd noise, the cheers that will happen. So I'll start a screen recording of the Mevo Multicam app so you can see what's happening. So as of now, camera 3 is catching my voice because the 3 microphone array there is active. As you can see, it's green and bouncing. It's a little bit hot. I'm going to pull that down just a hair. But you can see that we don't have any music fed into this stream because the camera 1, which has the music playing on it still, is muted. When it comes time to be in between innings or to be when the copyrighted music is playing, all we have to do is unmute camera 1 and mute camera 3 because we don't have anything but the music playing through camera 1. And when we mute camera 3, we no longer get any live sound from the venue. We're just getting the copyright-free music that we've chosen to play through whatever device we're putting into the 3.5mm jack on the back of camera 1, the Mevo Start that is camera 1. We'll switch back over. So now I'm back to being heard by the 3 microphone array on the camera that is active here. I will kill this screen recording, and I'll go ahead and do an actual recording. So we'll make a recording of what it sounds like to go into the Mevo Multicam app with the 2 different sound sources from those 2 cameras. Camera 3, of course, is the live microphone from the 3 microphone array built into the Mevo Start. We will mute that. So now this is both microphones turned on. Not a scenario you would have necessarily in the stream that you did, but just so that you can see what I'm talking about whenever I mute and unmute these 2 sources.